Lone workers are those who work by themselves without close or direct supervision. So do you employ lone workers? Are you ensuring you cater for their health and well-being as far as is reasonably practicable? By its very nature, legislation, guidance and policy often errs on the side of being artfully vague, and I find documents to avoid absolutes. Staff must never, staff must always. And this statement above, which defined it, I took from the lone worker section of the RMS guide to the NEBOSH General Certificate. And it shows no exception. The text goes on to say, where only one person works on the premises, people work separately from others outside of normal hours. Gives the examples of agricultural, forestry, postal staff, home helps and district nurses. Considerations for lone workers would include any special risks associated with the workplace, safe access and egress for one person, the ease of manual handling operations, both in moving and with considerations for where there's a risk of violence. Female and younger or elderly persons as special risks must also be considered. A lot of our organisations still advocate single person restraints. For those of you that missed my earlier posts, it'd be worth having a look at it. The term lone worker is actually quite far reaching. It's hard to say that all workers in all sectors at some point or another aren't considered to be in this high risk group, and which couldn't be classed as undertaking some form of lone working activity. The London Olympia is once again host to the Lone Worker Safety Expo 2015 this November, and I'm once again honoured to be a part of this and to be sharing a stage with my good friend and CEO of the PPSS Group, Robert Kaiser. In previous years where I've spoken at this event, I've focused on delivering a reasonable force does what it says on the tin keynote. This year, in addition to my talk, I'm excited to be diversifying into more specific areas of the conference subject and talking about how violence and aggression and managing challenging behaviour can affect lone workers in certain sectors. There's now a well-considered portion of the event designated to education and to the care sector. So, domiciliary visits, ward rounds, one-to-one support, somebody managing a class of 30 children, for example, all create some very real scenarios in which lone workers could potentially be more at risk.